Test, 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 test. Alrighty, guys. Good evening. You guys are having a wonderful evening so far, guys. Tonight we're going to be doing more of the OW2s. Good. Yep. Had some stuff going on last night, guys. It'll happen. And then some stuff tonight, too, as it goes. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Good. Good evening, Dino and Empower. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far. Yep. Alrighty. Had a fucking spider come out of the nowhere and just come down off the ceiling, guys, and sit down in front of me. It's like, fuck you. It's one of those really jumpy ones, too, that fuck around. Yeah. You'll never be able to hit normally. Yeah. But took care of it, as it turns out. You just flick it, and instead of flicking at it, you flick where it's going to be. Oh my god. And that took care of it. You lead it. Uh-huh. Term. Okay. Let's see what's going on here tonight, guys. Let's get into the Reddits and the tubes here. Before we do some OWs. Do need to get on here earlier, guys. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff going on last night. Didn't even get a chance to stream. Yeah. I was doing work until probably about 4 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. So. Occasionally happens. Apparently I didn't turn VRB off either. Good. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on here. Roadmap video. This, they already released a roadmap video. I don't know why it feels like it's the weekend, but it definitely feels like it's the weekend right now. It's Thursday. Yep. Hardware Unbox still harping about mega projects. I love those. Well, if they actually turn into something. Harping about VRAM. Let's see what this is.
Hi, I'm Stephen Mulrooney, Executive Vice President of Digital at Behavior Interactive.
Yeah.
As someone who's been on Dead by Daylight since the very beginning, it's been amazing to see the ways both the game and its community have grown over the past 7 years.
Tough to find glasses
Today,
that match that
I'm
face.
happy to announce we're gearing up to expand Dead by Daylight beyond our core game. We'll be giving players more ways into the fog than ever before, even if you're completely new to the world.
Still, he looks like a grown-up
To bring
kid.
these new experiences to life, we're collaborating with some amazing studios. One
Like, except
with
for the fact he has white hair.
games, and another with expertise in interactive narratives. So with that, let's hear a little bit more about what they've been up to.
We're obviously all horror fans here at Supermassive and massive fans of Dead by Daylight. Now we're thrilled to be collaborating with Behavior on a brand new single-player interactive story game set in the terrifying omniverse of Dead by Daylight.
We've been working hard to blend the tension, agency, and branching storytelling of a supermassive game together with Dead by Daylight's mythology to create an intense narrative experience filled with powerful life or death choices. Our game will be set outside the entity's realm and feature the story of a new cast of characters who players will follow for an unprecedented experience beyond the fog.
This is a whole new way for horror fans to experience Dead by Daylight, and we couldn't be more excited to share it with the world. So stay tuned, we'll have more to reveal later this year.
I guess it's going to be like, what are those games called?
Since Midwinter joined the Behavior family to work on a brand new project set in the Dead by Daylight universe. One of the things
Telltale series, where they take another game and they kind of tell a small story about it.
we love most about the world of Dead by Daylight is the infinite possibilities. We thought about the game's multiplayer action, which we love, and reimagined it in a completely new way.
The themes in our game will center around greed and the lust for power. These will be present in both the gameplay itself and in the stories of the characters who were.
Where's that in Dead by Daylight? That's not a theme of Dead by Daylight at all. It's not like the kids went to the entity's realm in search of riches.
Our vision is to create a multiplayer PvE experience where instead of facing off against each other, up to 4 players can team up enter another one of the entity's realms and take on a host of deadly enemies
Oh.
that occupy.
No, we watched this already. Yeah, no. Telltale. Co-op.
We're really
Horde
excited
survival.
about what we're doing and can't wait to share more as we go.
Stay tuned for more.
7 years in, and the world of Dead by Daylight has never felt bigger. I'm so excited that players will have 2 new ways to explore the entity's realm. There's
It's
a
like
lot of work to do
Vermintide.
before we'll have more news to share, but just follow Dead by Daylight and we'll make sure.
BHVR is not a small company either. They're still technically an indie company, but they made a boatload of money off of Dead by Daylight. Like, it's not small. Dead by Daylight's not a small community in any way, shape, or form. One of the reasons it still exists on Twitch, even though it's kind of a very weird niche game. And the majority of the player base is not on PC either. It's on console. Yeah. They have to absolutely print money. Okay. I don't think we want to take a look at hardware and boxes, just more harping on low-end video cards, which I don't care about. Yeah, let's take a look at Critical Drinker. I have no plans of watching the 5th Indiana Jones. I'll probably watch it maybe at some point in Thanksgiving on a rerun or something like that, but I don't care.
You know, one of the things that
Take a
provides some
peek.
much needed comfort when I wake up in my neighbour's garden in a pool of my own urine is, well, at least I don't have to work at Lucasfilm. I mean, damn, man, I can only imagine the workplace atmosphere there must be a bit like the restaurant on the Titanic an hour after hitting the iceberg. Everyone's still there and still going through the motions,
Old
but it
Titanic
almost
movie?
seem increasingly pointless in a wider context. Not only have they presided over the disastrous Star Wars sequel trilogy that saw
Soon to be more. They're making 3 new movies, guys, and they're gonna be doozies. Holy balls.
a 50% decline in box office revenue from the first to the last movie, not to mention entire stores filled with shelf after shelf of unsold merchandise, but they also
Oh.
managed to
Except for Grogu. They're selling Grogus. They're just literally just like throwing them out, guys.
produce the only Star Wars film in history to actually lose money.
When all else fails, fresh tactics.
That's right, John Travolta, and in this case, their fresh tactic was to churn out as many cheap, rushed, and badly written Star Wars TV shows as possible on Disney Plus, in what I like to call the throw a bunch of shit against the wall and hope something sticks approach. And funnily enough, this approach eventually backfired with the release of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and The Mandalorian Season 3, basically the holy trifecta of shit.
This is the way.
This is the way.
If the sequel trilogy had put Star Wars on life support, then I'm pretty sure the Disney Plus shows pulled the plug altogether. But it's not just the movies and TV shows that have fallen apart. The opening of the Galaxy's Edge theme park was a great chance for them to revive interest in the brand, giving fans a chance to interact with their favourite characters like Luke Skywalker, or Han Solo, or Princess Leia. That was the idea, at least, until Kathleen Kennedy bravely stepped in and mandated that the whole place had to be themed around the sequel trilogy instead. You know, the one that nobody actually liked and didn't buy any merchandise for. Nice job, Kathy. I can definitely see why you were made
She still exists. I believe they're locked into a contract with her, so they can't get rid of her. Yeah, and they're just kind of going along with it while she basically ruins their brand name. I think she's a Disney hire. I'm not exactly sure where she came from. Now she'd existed in the first place. There's an entire documentary on this. I don't remember off the top of my head. We watched part of it. I think it had something to do with she knew George Lucas and like got in with George Lucas and then somehow was getting a recommendation.
film. But imagine our shock when nobody was interested in going to Galaxy's Edge.
No way!
And then there was the Galactic Star Cruiser. Tell me, would you be interested in spending $6,000 a night to play dress up with a bunch of amateur dramatic actors in a
Some people would.
generic-looking space-themed hotel that could be from basically anywhere, based around a trilogy of movies that you probably didn't even like in the first place? Nah, me neither. Which
That'd be kind of weird. Like, it's definitely, there's no way normal people are spending nights there. You just literally be surrounded by rich people. I guess, depending on the hotel you're staying at, it's basically that in the first place, so maybe not that big of a deal.
probably explains why nobody fucking went to it, and their billion-dollar project had to be closed down after barely a year. But their failures weren't confined to a galaxy far, far away, dear viewer. Oh no, there was plenty of other properties left to destroy right here on Earth. Like Willow, the unwanted low-budget TV sequel to a not
The first movie was not good. They did not need to make a series out of the fucking movie. No. Like, just the embodiment of nostalgia. Yeah, they didn't need to do that. It was terrible. I didn't watch it. I just heard of it. One of my friends watched it and told me about it. Yeah, no, it was really bad.
Particularly popular 1980s fantasy movie that went down so well.
Like, the only reason that Willow is, like, known is because in the 1980s there's only like a handful of things going on in the first place. So what are you gonna, what are you gonna show people back then? There's no competition. There's nothing to base it against. So anything's better than nothing. Just like the original Star Wars movies, I wouldn't even say are that good. It's just at the time they came out, they were bleeding edge and there's nothing else around. So at the time, they're decent. They were definitely good. For now, no. Nowadays, I wouldn't say the original Star Wars movies are even that good. As far as good Star Wars goes, I'd say the only good Star Wars is Andor. Andor is phenomenal, especially if you're into Breaking Bad. Very, very good. Has a very in-depth, slow-burning storyline with very well-written characters, well-written storyline. Yeah, pretty good. And they keep the political agenda to a minimum. And whichever way you want to look at that being good or bad, keep that. I mean, it's still there. I think it's because it's Disney that had to check some boxes and it still exists. It's just not a big deal, right? You have a couple that's lesbian. Who cares? It's just part of the storyline, right? They just happen to be there. They don't spend an inordinate amount of time following them around and watching them swoon over each other. But they're there and it happens, but it doesn't matter because that's not the main story.
Oh, Disney Plus actually removed it from their server altogether. I mean, if I was them, I'd probably lock it in a fucking vault and dump it in the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean. But there was one property that hadn't been completely bulldozed into the ground quite yet. The King of Adventure, one of the most iconic heroes in cinematic history. Indiana Jones. Undeterred by their seemingly endless string of creative and financial failures, Lucasfilm bravely resurrected him for one final adventure, mostly so that he could pass on the whip and fedora to a younger, cheaper, and more diverse actor that could be safely milked for another decade or two. Sure, they didn't have George Lucas coming up with ideas or Steven Spielberg directing anymore, but who cares? They were probably overrated anyway, and I'm sure today's batch of top-notch...
It's kind of weird how, like, some of these actors, like Harrison Ford, obviously, he's getting old. He's like in the 80s or something, maybe late 70s. He has nothing going on, so he's like, well, I'll do another film. Kids will love it, right? He's like trying to relive the old days, but he doesn't really seem to care that he's shitting on basically his legacy because, there's going to be the 3 Indiana Jones films, and there's going to be the 4th one, and then there's a 5th one, and the 4th one wasn't good to begin with, and now there's a 5th one that also wasn't good, so...
If they're more than a match for previous generations of filmmakers... And to really guarantee their success, Lucasfilm brought in Phoebe Waller-Bridge to star opposite Indy and show him how things are done in 2023. I mean, I don't really know why every exec in Hollywood seems to think she's destined to be the next big thing, but whatever. Every once in a while, Hollywood just seems to become obsessed with random British comedians and tries to shove them into everything. Tell me, how did that work out with James Corden, guys? And no, we're not taking him back. Either way, Lucasfilm were determined to make this movie into a success, no matter how much money they had to throw at it. Which probably explains why they ended up reshooting the same movie like 3 times over in a never-ending quest to produce something that wasn't complete dog shit. I mean, produce something that they could all be truly proud of. And proud they apparently were. So much so that they screened the movie at the Cannes Film Festival and lifted the review embargo more than a month before the film's release. A decision which I'm pretty sure they regret now.
I do like Critical Drinker, guys, but he's gotten a little bit too liberal with the laugh tracks. I mean, laugh tracks make things funny, right? There's people that just fucking laugh at people because they're like make loud noises and shit. Not on board with that. Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory without the laugh track? Yeah, it is pretty bad. You don't even notice the laugh track is there, but laugh tracks generally they're like people use them because it makes people laugh. It's like a cue to laugh. You go, ha ha, he's laughing, ha, he's laughing too. And sometimes it is funny and you laugh anyways, but yeah, not a big fan of laugh tracks. I think they actually kind of ruin shit, especially when they're done in abundance. You usually just throw a handful of these in, and now it seems like it's just all the time. You're getting someone to laugh at your own jokes, so you don't need to worry about people laughing at them.
Take a look at some of these gems, shall we? Like this one from the good old BBC. I'm not sure how many fans want to see Indiana Jones as a broken, helpless old man who cowers in the corner while his patronising goddaughter takes the lead, but that's what we're given, and it's as bleak as it sounds.
Not a great plan.
Or how about this one from IndieWire? Not only is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny an almost complete waste of time, it's also a belaboured reminder that some relics are better left where they belong. If only previous entries in this series had taken great pains to point that out. Or how about this one from the Daily Telegraph? The Dial of Destiny ultimately feels like a counterfeit of priceless treasure. The shape and the gleam of it might be superficially convincing for a bit, but the shabbier craftsmanship gets all the more glaring the longer you look. The film's loaded with mayhem but painfully short on spark and bravado. There's no shot here, no twist of choreography that makes you marvel at the filmmaking mind that conceived it.
More laugh tracks.
I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly pumped for this one. Basically, everything that we all predicted when this movie was first announced seems to have come true. It's an overblown, overhyped, and unnecessary.
It's only gotten older since Indiana Jones 4.
30 years ago.
It's like Keanu Reeves.
An actor that's far too old for this stuff now.
Not to say Keanu Reeves isn't a good actor, but you know, it seems like there may need to be a shift in role, as in not doing the same things, but still. A good actor just needs to find his place. Like Johnny, I thought was pretty well done. Obviously, it's not actually the real life actor. It's just his voiceover in Cyberpunk, right? Very well done. But like Matrix 4, I mean, Matrix 4 in general is fucking terrible. But putting that aside, like it just, Keanu Reeves definitely not getting younger and fucking sitting there going like this and everything dies. Just...
With the unwelcome addition of a smug, unlikable female lead that's clearly being groomed to replace him. Oh wait, I was talking about The Force Awakens. Dial of Destiny, on the other hand, seems like an overblown, overhyped, and unnecessary sequel to a franchise that should have ended 30 years ago, built around an actor that's far too old for this stuff now, with the unwelcome addition of a smug, unlikable female lead that's clearly being groomed to replace him. Ah, that's better. And what makes it even worse is the insane amount of money that's been spent trying to polish this turd. Almost 300 million according to most estimates. Not only does that make it more and more difficult to actually turn a profit, but it usually results in a shitty end product as well. You can always tell a movie that the studios lost confidence in and started messing with, because at best it ends up as a safe, boring, designed by committee corporate product with no heart.
A camel is a horse designed by a committee. A good idiom. Good saying. Expression critical of committees, which analogy can extend to both group decision making as well as abstract, unrelated managerialism. That's tough to say. By emphasizing the weakness of incorporating too many conflicting and inexperienced opinions into a single project. Remember we talked about too many chiefs, not enough Indians, too many queen bees, not enough workers, when we're talking about Overwatch and how kind of like Overwatch 2 feels like it has no direction anymore. There's too many people pulling at the strings, but at the same time, yeah, group consensus isn't always a firm direction that makes things good. Just like if people just take the community's input on your video game, it'll be good. Just take the community input based on what they're saying. It'll make a good video game. Yeah, most people have no fucking idea what they're saying. Or what they want, excuse me. They have no idea what they want, and they'll just say whatever they think they want because it's what it sounds good, because it matches whatever, like let's say Mercy mains. You know, they want Mercy to be very strong because they never want to die, because it makes them feel bad, especially if they're streamers, it makes them look bad. You know, there's a bias. There's definitely a bias inserted there. And a lot of people are not objective with their opinions in any way, shape, or form.
Or soul to it, and at worst, a bloated, choppy mess that tries to balance the needs and ideas of far too many people. Either way, it becomes something that nobody wants to see. So basically what I'm saying is that Indy 5 is shaping up to be a flop of epic proportions, and probably the last nail in the coffin of Lucasfilm as a creative entity. At this point, they've become like some kind of reverse King Midas. Everything they touch seems to turn from gold into steaming piles of dog shit. They're a studio that's run out of ideas, run out of creative energy, and most importantly, run out of franchises to ruin. This is it. This was the last one, and they completely blew it. If this was any other studio, in fact, any other company in Hollywood at all, I'd be willing to bet that the entire leadership team would have been fired years ago for this shit. I mean, really, how many hundreds of millions of dollars do you have to lose before your investors decide enough is enough? How many fans do you have to push away and alienate? How many toys have to get sent to landfill because nobody fucking wants them? Lucasfilm is, quite simply, a joke now. A cruel, expensive, destructive joke to be sure, but a joke all the same. A company founded by geniuses and inherited by morons. A studio that spent billions of dollars and hasn't produced a single worthwhile product in decades. A parasite that sucks the life and soul out of everything it touches
And I think
leaves
that's
behind.
I think that is purely because it slipped under the radar and Disney wasn't really watching it. Like the people, the higher ups, just allowed a lot of creative freedom because they're like, whatever. No one cares about any of these characters because basically none of them are mainstream characters in any way, shape, or form. And they just hit it out of the park because they're basically allowed to write something really good. Season 2 might not be nearly as good simply because now it's garnered a large following and people have seen season 1 and they kind of understand what it is now. And there's going to be more oversight, which probably will ruin it because it's Disney. But maybe not.
Broken, withered husks in its wake. And maybe The Dial of Destiny will be the movie that finally kills it. If so, I'm not going to shed any fucking tears for them. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
We'll see. Company founded by geniuses, inherited by morons. Sick of living in a society where mediocrity is praised and genuine quality and talent is overlooked and neglected. Yeah, it's being praised because they check boxes, and then people who want check boxes are like, bravo, you check boxes, brave and strong. You check some boxes that are good for you. And meanwhile, they don't actually write anything meaningful or good. They just care that their predetermined checklist is there, and that's it. They don't even care. That is it. It's just literally just some boxes that are there, and if they're checked, it's good. If they aren't, then it's a bad film. And you're just like, you can check boxes and still have a really good film. It doesn't need to be the majority of the film or what it's there. Like Arcane was very good too. And not Thanos. What the fuck is that? Andor. Andor is also very good and still caught those boxes that they needed to. But yeah, it's like people want it to just be about identity politics, for instance. They don't care about anything else, and that's really fucking weird. But I guess it's the way some people are, so. You have to admit that Disney does have talent because any company performing this bad and loses much money, fans would have died a brutal death long before. They don't have talent. That means that there's a strong nostalgia there. Living on the coattails, riding the coattails. Successors past, riding the coattails. Doesn't mean they have talent. That means they're just riding the coattails of their predecessors past, and they were that good at what they did that it's taking multiple blows to sink it. Much. Not even like Titanic. It's like some pinnacle warship just waiting to go down and refusing to go down after taking multiple torpedoes. The gunshot to the guy with the sword is pure cinematic gold. Yeah, especially for the time, where everything now is pretty much copied. Yeah. Good. Okay. There's way too many comments there to get any sort of engagement, and the video is relatively old, so we aren't going to comment on that. Writing on someone's comments a little bit different because it's pushed to the top simply because that's already there. So It's really, really difficult to get any sort of engagement on YouTube. You have to be like literally at the beginning of the video when it first airs. Let's take a look at a B1M. B1M is pretty good.
You may have noticed that Saudi Arabia
Good for them.
is on a bit of a mega project building spree.
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia have just shocked the world. This is Neom. It's this futuristic giga project.
The Macabre is a
Giga project.
The world's first immersive destination.
Dine with whales, shop on another planet. They're building a ski village.
From 175-kilometer linear cities to cubes large enough to hold 20 Empire State Buildings, the Middle Eastern country has been announcing record-shattering projects left, right and centre in an effort to pivot its economy and change its PR narrative. A narrative that's seen many call into question its government and construction labour practices. So why is Saudi Arabia trying to outbuild the world? Why is it pouring so many hundreds of billions
Because it
into
can.
construction?
They have so much fucking money. Their government has so much money.
More than their glossy
And
buildings.
their oil barons, their oil princes have so much money. Doing an upload in the background, guys?
To put it bluntly, the clock is ticking. Saudi Arabia became wealthy thanks to a little substance called oil.
Oh.
And while the country has no shortage of the stuff, it's the world's second biggest producer of it, global demand for this commodity is falling. Now, when your country's economy is almost entirely dependent on oil, that's a problem. So Saudi Arabia is trying to diversify and fast, taking a leaf out of the Dubai handbook and trying to become a global magnet for tourism. In essence, it's a strategy of build it and they will come, but build it big
All over.
and with lots and lots of cash.
I hate when like upload
short,
to
Saudi Arabia
YouTube
wants
just
to
doesn't fucking
Dubai
work,
on a
and then it just
scale
sits there
that
as
even
processing
Dubai
forever.
could dream of.
I don't think it ever
The
finishes
country
either.
has set up the Public Investment Fund, a sovereign wealth fund that's working to deliver all of these massive projects with state money. Whether you like it or not, anchoring new developments with headline-grabbing structures is proven to attract both domestic and foreign investment. And that creates a much bigger market for trade outside of oil. In a bid for legitimacy, the PIF has signed up some of the world's biggest architects and engineering firms, and taken out ads in the New York Times, Time magazine, and on billboards around the world. In short, Saudi Arabia is trying to use construction for positive PR, and right now it needs some of that. While these projects may appear bright and shiny on the outside, many have raised concerns over their environmental impact and the country's history of poor construction labour practices.
Kind of questionable. So they offer a lot of employment opportunities to people that aren't from their country, and they're basically, it's kind of like slave labor as far as how much they get paid, which a lot of people are banging their drum about now. But those are jobs they otherwise wouldn't have, and obviously it's consensual, meaning they choose to work there. It's not like they're being forced to work there. So at what point does it become the people's, prerogative that they're working there compared to someone else's problem? Don't know. $1 billion question, their $1 billion question.
Frankly, it's hard to keep up with the pace of mega project announcements, so here are 5 of the biggest ones to be aware of. Lesson 1 from Dubai: go big. And this building will be absolutely huge, designed as the centerpiece of what it's claimed will be the world's largest modern downtown in the middle of Saudi Arabia's capital, Riyadh. At 400 meters high by 400 meters wide, it'll be the world's first super tall cube. And if it's successfully constructed, easily one of the largest structures ever built. The problem with deep plan buildings like this is getting natural light into the center of them and creating spaces that human beings actually want to inhabit. That's where skylights and atriums come in. But light's not an issue here. Inside, there'll be a massive, ever-changing immersive screen wrapped around a tall central tower, creating a virtual world on the scale of Blade Runner. Overall, there'll be 100,000 residential units, some 9,000 hotel rooms, and more than 980,000 square meters of retail space. The total cost of the project hasn't been fully disclosed, but it'll likely be the budget of a 400-meter skyscraper squared. That's right, a ski resort in the desert. It'll sit in the centre of Neom, a $500 billion Saudi giga-project that includes a few of the schemes in this video.
That's an insane amount of money, guys. The amount of money these guys fucking have is insane.
Actually be nestled up among some of the country's highest peaks, around 2,600 metres above sea level. There'll be a ski slope, a mountain biking course, luxury properties dubbed slope residences, a vertical village of restaurants and retail stores folded into a cavern, and an enormous man-made lake. Trojena has already officially won the bid to host the Asian Winter Games in 2029, the first time that a winter sporting event will be held in an Arabic-speaking country.
Christ.
So far, the price tags for all these projects is likely to be as impressive as the construction works themselves. But Saudi Arabia can afford it. In 2022, its government revenue was up 31% from the previous year, a budget surplus of over $27 billion US. That's quite a contrast to countries like the United States, whose government is facing a debt crisis and whose households alone owe $16.9 trillion, a record high. Now, investors in those households are scrambling for safe havens. Major institutions like Goldman Sachs are adapting for their wealthy clients already by pouring hundreds of billions into alternative assets. Assets like the fine arts offered by today's video sponsor, Masterworks.
And
multi-million dollars to develop. Now, let's discover the next crazy mega projects. This will be the world's largest floating structure. An immense port that'll take advantage of its location near the Suez Canal to become a major shipping destination hub and the logistics nerve centre for Neom. The entire megaport is going to be an octagon, with part of it floating out onto the Red Sea. Separating the two sections will be a huge shipping canal, complete with a cruise ship terminal and oceanographic research centre. The floating sections of the port are going to be arranged around water-filled floating squares connected by smaller canals. A bit like Venice, just much hotter and without the architecture. The whole thing's being carefully positioned to set up Saudi Arabia as a diverse trading hub for the rest of the world.
That's out there with those pedal islands. There's pedal islands that were supposed to be like for homes for like millions of $1 billion. Billionaires and billionaires, and
partners,
then they just didn't finish.
Airport is going to open later in 2023.
They're still there.
And is expected to accommodate 1 million passengers a year by 2030. What makes this place so luxurious? Well, in a way, it's trying to be the anti-airport airport. It's trying to replace the stress-inducing hustle and bustle of normal international hubs with tranquil gardens and terminals that'll house spas and restaurants. A pretty far cry from JFK.
Here it is, the price tag associated with it.
Kilometers inland from the Red Sea coast puts it less than 8 hours away from 80% of the world's population. And it sets it up as a future Dubai or Singapore, cities that became truly international thanks to their geography and well-positioned airports. Then there's the mega project that needs no introduction. The Line.
I don't think they've ever really covered the Line.
A 500-meter tall mirrored linear city that'll stretch for over 170 kilometers across the desert sands. And either represents the cutting edge of architecture or a grim dystopian future, depending who you ask.
Do it.
Also part of Neom, this architectural fever dream has been designed around the 15-minute city concept and is pitched as a futuristic eco-development north of the Red Sea with no cars, streets or carbon emissions, at least
in the city.
Operation. The Saudi government says it's going to create housing for more than 9 million people. And leaked documents show plans for everything from robot maids to an artificial moon. To make construction slightly easier, the massive project is going to be separated into 135 modules, each 800 meters.
It's kind of weird that this hasn't actually been done. there aren't really any mega projects, despite how much money they've had for like the last 40 years. They haven't really went out of their way to make stuff like this yet. And they kind of have like smaller things, but like this is the first time where it actually seems like they actually have like super ridiculous stuff that they're actually starting to produce in Saudi Arabia. I guess they got tired of having money and no one paying attention to them having money. So here they are. And they can do it because they have that much fucking money. Let's just make a fucking line down the center of the... Yeah. I mean, if you can.
And 500 meters high. It certainly puts a line in the sand for engineering. If successfully completed, it will become far and away the biggest building mankind has ever constructed, overtaking that cube. Recent drone footage showed that excavation work has actually begun and that foundation piles are being drilled into the desert.
They just finished one, they just keep moving on to the next and the next.
Pieces of earth are being excavated every week at the marina site for the first module.
And they have access to cheap labor, which means they can get it done,
This
which
video
is
was
from
sponsored
Africa.
by Masterworks. You can learn more about that at the link below. There's also the chance to dive deeper in Saudi Arabia's
who do they employ? It's migrant workers, I think, from Africa. I don't remember who it is, but basically it's a certain demographic that they employ.
As always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to get
and pay them next to nothing. So, I mean, it's basically like what China used to be in like 40 years ago. So. Good stuff. Whether or not they get it done, who knows? We'll see, though. That's pretty incredible.
This
advertisement. Mega tunnel. You already covered majority of these. Skyscraper building spree. I didn't watch this video either. You know, it says lower views and everything else. Because it looked like it was just an old video. Yeah. Almost no views. I'm pretty sure it's no different than their other videos, so. Prison or psych ward? Like a list. I'm not a big fan of list videos, but yeah. Okay. Let's move along to the tubes, guys. And excuse me, the Reddits, and then we're gonna play some OWs. Today, the profile of the Mercy fellow ran into yesterday is still going strong. Zero damage done all time, over 55% win rate on all modes, and honestly, solid stats overall. Because Mercy's a strong character. Yep. Wonder why more Mercies don't do that. They literally don't even need to shoot anything, they just die. Crossovers. For some reason, I'm tired. I slept quite a bit too. I don't know why I'm tired. Indie Reddits. Just had a coffee too. Half-calf coffee. AMD fails again. GN and Hub just begging on low-end GPUs. Low-end GPUs have never been something interesting. Usually they rebrand older products. TBD Reddits. Not a lot going on, guys. How much would the game change if the killers were also played in third person quite a bit? It's in first person because it limits your FOV so you miss people. Narrow FOV and first person allows you to miss people. They're on purpose as a balancing mechanic. Okay. Alrighty. I guess we're just gonna move on, guys. Not a lot going on. It feels like the weekend. It feels like it's a Saturday. It's not Saturday. Oh, it's Thursday night, or Thursday morning, excuse me. It's not a Saturday. Feels like a Saturday. It's not Saturday. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what kind of games we get tonight, guys. So I found out that my laptop actually, there's a issue about my trackpad it stops working. It's actually a grounding issue, which actually makes a lot of sense. Apparently static charge builds up on it and then it can't read data properly. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wash my coffee cup out, guys. I will be right back in 1 moment. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna grab a soda too. Righty. Guys, okay. Just get a water too. Again, we're back. Oh. Okay. Okay. What kind of games are we gonna get tonight, guys? We'll find out here in one moment. You're beyond? Check. Hit the option that probably doesn't do anything. Check. Open the soda. Check. And then into a game. Check. Oh, Antarctic. Time to get good. You think he's cheating? Counts your support. Yeah. I don't know why they have like an introductory voice line at the beginning. Then it overrides your actual voice line.
Greetings. My apologies. 5, yes, 4, 3. You're welcome. 2, 1. Round 1. Capture. Yes. Aerial position. Let's win this thing.
Tried to get around the corner.
Enemy over here. Returning to battle.
Doomfist is trying to punch me too, if you guys missed that. Doomfists love taking pawn shots as you as Farah, and you can just make them waste a shitload of time if you know they're doing it. Okay.
They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
Alright. So everyone died. Didn't even hit me. Good.
All systems nominal.
Don't worry, guys. About the size of the hitbox and the models. They're supports. They don't need to actually hit the target. And 100% accurate decrees. Let's check for pre-made. One.
Skies away.
It's 2-stack. You can move. You can drop groups. If people are cheating, they'll drop groups. So when they get banned, or if you check and you try to suss them out, you will see them as solo players. First to go around corner. Yep. They knew. So was that one of the guys that we joined? I wasn't in the group. So I was coordinated with no, it wasn't in a group. Coordinated with Bridget. He tried to bot me into their ult. So I already can see team coordination, despite the fact that they aren't actually grouped together. Which is one of the reasons I was checking in the first place. Oh my god. That. Super fucking lucky. Unintentionally lucky when he dropped down. Good for him.
We got this. Let's show him some air power.
At that point I have to get a pick so we don't die with their ult. That'd be a travesty more than dying.
Ready to be unleashed.
Away. Rolled it. Okay, fuck off, dude. Once again with McCree. You told her I was low in health. But definitely got people grouped together that aren't in groups with each other. The two people that were in groups were, I think, the Hans?
Best round lost.
Hanzo, and then let's take a look here. Cake, Rocket,
Score. 0
Sick.
to 1. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Cake, Valken,
Running
Sick.
clean and hot.
Oh, I thought Rocket.
More field research. Grand.
So the Hanzo, and then the other healer, the Bat,
5,
are the ones that were in the group.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
But this is only what you can infer, because obviously we can't tell that they're in a group, but you also can't tell that they aren't in groups anymore.
Increasing altitude.
Now, once again, coordinated with McCree. That this guy's cheating, he knows he's low in health.
Always more to learn.
Was pointed out the last second, but he's already moving in to finish me off, so he knows how much health I had through voice comms. They could be in voice comms in group, I guess. It is highly, highly unlikely that they're making callouts in quick play, though. They barely make callouts in comp, so. And didn't even hit me with it. 65 damage, guys, just by being in the vicinity. Yep.
Shake it off.
Didn't latch on, just exploded near me. The actual range of the aimbot grenade is insane if it locks onto you at max range. flicks aren't going the right way.
Turning to battle. Repositioning.
Bogs, dude.
Increasing altitude.
Join me.
Let's show him some air power. Establishing carrying position.
He still has ult up. Dead. Fortunately, did not get the tank, which is what I was going for.
I don't want to talk about it. On the move.
Pretty sure both the DPS are cheating.
Taking to the air.
This looks like this is a squad with drop group. Walked into that. Good.
Shake it off. En route.
It's high time.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah.
Positioning. Increasing altitude.
I greet you. Meteor strike is charging.
Scanning.
Hello.
Misery made manifest. Dispersing. Round 2. 1. Hard contact. Thank you.
Good.
Score.
Uh-huh.
2-1.
Getting dicked down pretty hard here, guys. I don't know why the first game of the night always seems like we have cheaters in it. I have no fucking idea why. It's like the first and sometimes second game. Usually. It's like 90% of the time. Crazy shit. Free's just 2 and 3 tapping us, and the Hanzo's insta-logging us. He's insta-logging everyone, actually. They're making coordinated plays with the Bridget. As I mentioned, definitely on voice comms with the Bridget, the Koreas. Or their group prior, more than likely group prior, which is why I suggested in the first place. 100% accurate McCree. No. Yep.
We're outnumbered.
That'll tan your hand.
Hit Reg miss on the first one, so there's actually a 4 tap.
Okay, my head's in the game.
Tracer here.
Taking off. Mending you.
A challenger.
Wayne just dicked on me. No. That was a 2 tap. So this is looking like a cheat squad that they drop. Yeah, it's cheating. There's a cheat squad that dropped group, so they wouldn't appear as if they were in a group in the game. Unfortunately. The Hanzo also, so I don't think it's just like a 3 and a 2. The Hanzo also appears to be cheating, and he was grouped with that. 100% accurate McCree. Couldn't hear me, follow me regardless. Good for him.
Surrender to my will. Hi there. En route.
Incoming.
Escape me.
I am on the objective. Report you now.
Punched her. Do that. Do that. Missed. It's hard to get flow back once you you get dicked on enough though. These people have a morale boost. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit's easy to do when you have a wall hack. So. He's trying to go around the back and shit on me again. 100% a cheat squad. They look like they know who I am, so.
Shake it off.
Hiya.
Positioning.
Just for me. You missed because it's not actually good. Knew what I was doing, knew exactly where I was coming from, and waited to fucking do that. And he still fucked it up because his reaction time's shit, so. It's a cheat squad. Good for them.
Play of the game.
This is a quick play with a highly coordinated squad, guys. Yeah, it's almost like it was loaded. Completely fucking loaded. Alright, and these two guys were not grouped together. Very stylized. What you'll see is stylized emotes. They use the same ones. Yeah. Alright, let's take a peek here at what we got going on. 100% cheat squad. This is what I love doing. I'm not looking... They're a master! Like, I'm not looking at this, guys. I love going back 6 seasons and seeing what they're ranked as. Because you can usually tell where they fucking start cheating, or they bought the account. This is a gold and silver / a little bit of a plat. Yeah. So where did he start cheating? It's a gold. Where did he start cheating, guys? Where did he start cheating? Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, that guy's 100% cheating. So how do we want to word this? And then Hanzo is also cheating. But group, so they with each other. Was he cheating the whole match? He's definitely watching me through walls. He was like 100% accurate too later on. He wasn't even like missing shots. He didn't have a percent miss on. Definitely this guy was making coordinated plays with Bridget, and the Bridget was not grouped with anyone. And they weren't using the pings. The first couple times they're doing it, they weren't using pings. The last one we saw, they were using a ping. So maybe they're watching the stream and trying to cover up for themselves. Yeah. It's a fucking gold and silver that doesn't miss. It was just me that was a targeted aimbot for sure. It looked like he was doing the same thing to other players, though. They had a lot of kills. It wasn't just me dying. Like 35 at the end. Like early on. Oh, hit reg misses. And the Hanzo. Hanzo was grouped with someone, though. Sports look like they're cheating, but they weren't playing any characters where you could tell. Hanzo's definitely cheating as well. They had a raging hard on for me. Both those guys did. This guy was part of a group, though. He was with the Bridget. I don't know on Ash. On Ash, he's definitely hitting a shitload of shots once again. It didn't matter, though. Next game. Jesus fucking Christ. First game of the night, and we have a fucking squad of people that are trying to use subterfuge so you won't figure out that they're in squads. Those other two guys that weren't, they could be grouped together, we know they're grouped. But that doesn't mean the other three guys could have dropped group, or those other three guys could be grouped together, and the two guys... I'm pretty sure this game does not put multiple duos together unless it's something like comp, because it has to take into account multiple groups, and that throws off metrics even further. It might. Those are kind of hard up for players now, so they're going to make Matchmaker more and more liberal as far as how they get they arrange the matches with people. Queue times are lower. That's fucking crazy, guys.
Where's your jetpack? Messy, but we got it back.
Yeah. Not much you can do against people that just two-tap you constantly. Like, healers won't be able to save you from that. Mercy Pocket won't save you from that. You don't get that all the time in top 500 either, so... Yeah. That's just your classic fucking gold plat that downloaded f2.exe and hit it. And then thinks he's going to be safe because he doesn't play comp. There's a lot of people that are like, no one would cheat in comp, or no one would cheat in quick play, and that's not true at all. People cheat in quick play because the games are less balanced. You're less likely to get reported because it's just quick play, bro, right? People don't take it as serious. And there's no prerequisites. I can't fucking wait for AI anti-cheat. Holy fuck, guys. It's just your everyday gold and silver guys that just has untouchable aim. Yeah. Who is only a fucking master. It's like 100% accurate and he's only a fucking master.
Well deserved.
Like a low master in diamond. That's incredible. Christ, guys.
Traveling to new planets. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Game. It's one of those things, you could have bought the account too. Like, that's one of those things, you don't know if that's the same person or if that person bought the account at Season 2. They could have got the account got compromised and then they bought it at that point. Or is sold. They can sell accounts too, so. A lot of people will just buy an account with no history on it. Because it doesn't matter, and then just make it private. I had a guy this morning that was cheating. He was playing Anna. Like I mentioned before, guys, like one of the ways you can tell people are going to cheat is when they act like cheeky fucks. Not all the time, but oftentimes if people act like cheeky fucks, they're usually cheating. The reason for that is because they don't need to give a shit. And they're like, tee-hee, this is so much fun. Well, everyone pretty much knows that Overwatch kind of saps the life and fun out of you because you're playing a highly competitive game, and you have to act like serious. Yeah. Not everyone, but a lot of people. Like most people, if they take the game seriously, will kind of act all in the same way. What, the second one? One puncher.
after my own.
Hey, look, guys, we already have a bunch of kills. Wow, good for us. Incredible.
Establishing aerial position. Repositioning. I need healing.
I don't need healing, actually.
Taking off.
I'm having a tough time concentrating tonight. Oh, one more and it would have been fine. Didn't really have a warm-up match.
Enemy over here.
Oh.
But we got it done.
That was where I was about to peel off, too. Too far. Well, he might come for revenge now.
Much better. Issuing an alert. We go. One for you. One for you. Barricade is pushing forward. You have my thanks. Taking to the air.
Okay. Went inside at the wrong moment. Their team ran away.
I'm with you. Okay, my head's in the game. Stop They're pushing the barricade. Strike together.
Fuck, did I get stuck on the window?
Up and away. Enemy over here. Enemy here. Justice reigns from above.
Holy fucking shit.
Heat check confirmed. On the move.
I need to restart my computer. My FPS looks good. That doesn't tell the whole story, though. Oh, there's the headshot. Very hard to pick up the action right now.
Always more to learn. Activated. Repositioning.
Still, much better than last game.
Group up with me.
Hey, buddy. Bye. Yeah. Being pulled, yeah.
to kick some tail.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Stop them from pushing that barricade.
Heroes never die.
Establishing area position.
Time for the reckoning.
I'm gonna fucking see her. Got. Okay. I thought she was gonna go and play around the med kit. I don't know why she's back there if she wasn't gonna actually.
The barricade is making progress.
Widow still exists. We're still playing line of sight right now.
I'm on top of the world. I require healing. Stand up straight. Up and away. Flash.
Kind of weird how much better you do when people aren't just insta-killing you because they're cheating. Fucking gold and silvers. The fuck is that? Like, use this fucking anti-cheat for the game. Hey, Burn Sam, I see you're online. Do you think this guy is cheating? Let's feed you a game with two of these guys. And then you just get creamed on. You're like, maybe the gold and silver isn't legit, Blizzard. Okay, thank you for your valued input. Holy fucking shit.
Health restored. I am strong. I don't think so.
No need to ult. Can't need to ult. Okay. That actually would have took a lot less time if I actually ulted. So maybe I should have ulted. No. They're just so needy. Oh, he's like two-tap me. The fuck was that? Huh. Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's weird. He was like aiming at me through the Reinhardt, and all his screen was Reinhardt. Ooh, that was. That's nice. And then that other, the McCree stopped. He just two-tapped me again at the end there. Good for him. Don't forget to thank your healers. So something's going on with the McCree at the end, but it was too late, and then they fucked up, so it didn't matter. We didn't get any footage. I'm not gonna go and look at the replay. People oftentimes do weird things to toggle. It only seemed like that guy was weird at the end of the match. The fucking Reinhardt. What the fuck was that? Like, if we just go and take a look real quick here. It didn't even look remotely legit at the end. Second last kill on me.
Ready for battle.
He's 100% cheating. Like maybe 30% set miss.
Escorting the robot.
He wasn't looking at his teammates, he was looking at us through the wall. Nothing over there besides the wall. I said I wasn't going to do this, but, I mean... we are. Was he pre-tracking the Mercy? Pre-aiming the Mercy? Robots here. You can't see any of the red outlines right now. Like he's going after the Hanzo. You shouldn't know where any of these guys are unless they're on really, like, they have really, really verbose voice comms. See, the point's over here. You'd assume the majority of the team is here, right? He can't see any of this shit. You just assume, unless they have really, really good voice comms, and even with really good voice comms, they don't fucking talk about this, like, in like, comp voice comms, they don't talk about this shit. Like, exact positioning of people. You'd assume that our team would be over here on the point, right? He isn't looking at the point, he's looking over here. But there's no indication that anyone's over there up until maybe you see, like, a little, like, Hanzo arrow. Tried to shoot the Mercy through the wall. Sight.
Overtime.
There's almost not, we're gonna report him anyways, almost not enough footage there for anything. Game. That was sus as fuck. Regardless, aim, guys, it's the dead giveaway. Aim gets a little bit more, it's more difficult to nail down when people are cheating when they get to higher and higher levels. He was normal all throughout that match up until he started playing McCree at the end there. My guess is he wanted to turn that around and then they C9 the point. So, it really didn't matter what they're doing, they got pushed off the point. They lost because of it.
Entering King's Row.
Strike from above.
And we got a cheating McCree. Oh my fucking god. More than likely cheating McCree. Hit the back of the Reinhardt and then actually ruined our shot. Very, very accurate hit scan. Not just the McCree, also the soldier.
Okay, my head's in the game. Aerial positioning underway.
I'm on the payload. Get over here.
She fucking hit a sleep dart on that. That's exciting. Nice.
Let's show him some air power.
Anna checking in. Why is my payload stopped?
Waiting for McCree to walk out and throw a flashbang on me. Even though he shouldn't have been able to figure out I was over there. Pretty sure this is a pre-made too. But yes, hit reg misses. Line of sighting himself. Pretty sure the McCree's cheating.
Returning to battle. Positioning.
The results are very accurate. Aren't gonna be able to get out of that. No. But just for me. I almost got him. Cut. Can't make the card anyways. We're playing Fair at Lamau because I want to. Because I want to? Or are you stuck at P3? We literally played this game for a minute and a half. And this guy's dicking on me for playing Farah. Pretty sure there's a pre-made. We didn't check groups. We're gonna report the McCree. Well, let's see what this is. Can't. I didn't see anything else ordinary beyond that, but we're only in the match for like a minute and a half. Another gold and silver. I didn't have enough footage. Next game. And just like that, all you have to do is join practice range. Good evening, Joseph.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
And it wasn't. When we got in there, that guy was 16-2. Nothing to do with me.
No one's a natural. We all have to put in the work.
Ah, the flaw of the tire.
Hello. I will not. Affirmative.
5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Oh, I should have booped him. He would have died. More important than trying to land 2-shot on him. Aimbot grenade. Could have too.
Stick with it.
I went for a reload.
Let's show him some air
Good.
power.
Bot grenade. He doesn't miss.
That'll turn your head.
Min distance. He's cheating.
I don't stay down.
Good. Check groups. Five stack.
Why isn't the payload en route?
0. Rank 1.
I knew it would come from me. Get back. Aerial positioning underway.
What I heard?
Messy, but we got it done.
Killed their friend. Get pissed off.
I look after my own. Up and away. On the move. Enemy over here.
What's
Returning to battle.
that?
Someone call the someone call the ambulance.
Come on, team. Push the payload.
Patience.
Hello.
Annihilation.
Increasing altitude.
No. Is it a hit reg miss, or did he just hit all 3? Or he missed one.
Done yet. Enemy here. Just rain from above.
And Junker Queen's a dumbass. I get a free res, or Bastion does nothing. Good.
Let's show him some air power.
Was that all?
ازيك؟
Dispersing.
Here's the spot. I need to hit it like right on top of the boxes.
System repaired.
Cut. He's gonna jump down behind us. I don't know why he didn't get pushed off just now. No idea why the Moira's coming after me. Aim. Hit reg miss.
Shake it off.
Light them up.
Aerial positioning underway.
The name's Cassidy.
30 seconds remaining.
Zarya, ready for duty.
No time. Let's get it done.
No.
You don't
dead. Two tap. Notice he can't fucking shoot feet. For him. 5 stack. Remember when squads had to play against each other? That. Not. They were very fast to correct me with this because they seem to know that everyone else is in a group with them. They seem to know that there's another 2 stack in here. Yeah. They could be 2 solos too. They don't know, but for some reason they seem to know that it's a 3 and a 2 stack. Weird. Huh. Yeah, 100% cheat squad. And a 5 stack. McCree's cheating. We're going to report him. Does he have a burner account? Hey, look, it's a GM now. Wow, GM, excuse me, used to be a diamond and a plat, and now is a GM. Good for him. After season 1. Looks somewhat normal. Not for the amount of hours he has, though. You have 1,500 hours, guys. That's a lot more than 6 seasons, because 6 seasons is playtime here. So even though it looks like there's a slow ramp up here in rank, it's not. Let's see. Hit reg misses are usually, they can be a couple different things that play into, but it's like obviously latency does. It's usually when you have a shit computer, or if you have an aimbot that's not functioning properly, you can also fuck with that. Jesus Christ, guys. Well, we're having some great games tonight. Good for us. Actually, I've had worse nights, so.
Strike from above. Aerial positioning underway. Double kill. You weren't watching the sky.
As I mentioned before, people do all sorts of shit to drop group. Like we had a group earlier that was definitely grouped together, and they weren't. 2 of them weren't in a group squad together. What they do is, if they're being extra careful when they join the group or join the game, they'll drop a squad. So then, if you invite them, they'll appear as though they're not in a group. Looks like a cheating Ash. And there's a 13-1 in here. Yeah. I don't even know what he's fucking saying. I don't care. You can't speak. Don't speak at all. Next game.
Welcome to reality.
Oh, hey look, we got the same guy. Well, this should be fun. Can't wait. Oh, buddy.
Hello.
Is this the Widow from last game? I don't know.
Why does your face look so familiar?
There's a price on my head in 17 countries. I'm hoping for an even 20.
Yeah, that's it.
You are bold to stand against Vishkar on your own.
I'm not alone. The scientific community is on my side.
Why would the scientific community be on an environmental standpoint? And all they are is about environmentalism. Actually, that doesn't make sense. You don't know the context of it.
Excellent teamwork.
There's the Ashe. It's amazing she fucking got that soul outside, inside in the corner. The Ashe seems like a potato as far as position and movement goes. Probably insanely accurate. Of course she is. She's not even firing. He shot me right before the Widow did. I believe it was a headshot. Okay.
Thank you. No one can hide from
And 2-tap. By the guy that can barely speak English. Not that obviously your literacy is going to determine whether or not you're a good player. What is that? Ooped him over. Tech group.
Shake it off.
Back. Both the DPS. Place this tree. Cut. Might as well.
Team kill.
Also looks like that guy's cheating, linear parallel acceleration and velocity. I use aim as hard lock to players. Mercy reses. Didn't get the Ashe too. But killing the Mercy means she can't res anyone anymore because we're having a really tough time getting picks. I don't know why Mercy isn't meta. Like, her ability to res a pick is huge. I mentioned this before. Insanely fucking huge. Pushing the cart, so I gotta put a cart. One's pushing the cart. I don't know why Anna's sitting up there instead of pushing the cart right now. Whatever the fuck that was.
Meteor strike.
So I moved Bob so we could push cart. He just put every single shotgun round into my brain. If you guys didn't know, Doomfist shotgun arm does a shitload of damage if you get a headshot with it. It is incredibly, incredibly difficult to do. And if you see someone consistently doing it, it's usually because they're cheating, so. Toggle off. Kinda looks that way. She's not hitting shit anymore.
Returning to battle.
There is no more time. Seize victory now.
Positioning underway.
Can't make it back in time. Try. We're gonna keep line of sighting. Kill the Mercy. We're gonna take a chance. Didn't kill her. Had to reload. Should just punch her down. I mean, it's like 30 per damage. 30 per shot. And no one's on the cart. Good shit. And if I moved, she would have got out. The whole reason I was there was to keep her in. And a cheating Ash. Love you too. Notice how I was pushing the cart, and the moment I die, you guys see 9. One ever is. Bunch of dumbasses. She's not cheating! Yeah, literally, bet that guy didn't watch a single fucking kill cam that entire game. Yeah, you can fuck off, dude. And this guy, which was the Ash. Yeah. We beg. It's a fucking bot account. It's 100% a bot account, guys. That's a golden plat. Yeah, no, this guy literally either just started cheating or he just bought someone else's account. This is a lot of fucking playtime. And that guy is 100% accurate on Ash, who is a golden plat. So either he bought someone's account, or he just started cheating. One of the two. Holy fucking shit. God. Golden plat, guys. I'm telling you. That's like, that's not a Smurf either. Like, that can't even be a Smurf. Holy fuck. We're getting them all tonight. That's not the only account we've seen that's like silver. We saw silver and gold earlier that was fucking also 100% accurate. Crazy shit. Oh, buddy.
Now traveling to Busan.
Hey, Box. Oh, this is the guy that toggled on at the end of the match. This is McCree. He was normal throughout the entire game. In the last 30 seconds, he swapped to McCree and toggled on. What did they see 9 in the cart? We won. That was New Orleans or whatever it is.
Strike from above.
Christ, guys, there's so much cheating. Must we court the mercy?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to court the mercy, guys.
One. Round one. Capture the objective.
Enemy over here.
Missed it. Gonna still res. Fucking reses are like fucking crack to mercies.
Maximum impact. Taking to the air. Repositioning.
I want to hear forward.
Surprised he hasn't gotten a roll flashbang yet. You know, for how little effort roll flashbang takes. Oh my god. There we go. For how little effort rolling flashbang takes, there's McCrees that don't actually know how to do it. Either that or it's like a gentleman's agreement where they refuse to do it. And they're much more accurate now. Well.
Making another approach.
I've got you in my sights.
En route.
Uh-huh. Now they're killing everything. Yeah.
I am empowered. I don't think so.
Off, Winston. You gonna jump on me again? Yeah, they're all 100% accurate now, including the Anna.
Enemy over here. No one can hide from my sight. Justice reigns from above.
There we go.
Securing the objective.
There we go.
I'm taking off.
You wasted that on the Mercy. I just used Mercy as a meat shield. Had to. We have a tank here somewhere. Doing something. But you'll bop the fuck out of that, you bitch. Nice. I'm pretty sure we would have got him off the edge if he just didn't kill himself. He's trying to fucking kill. He's definitely cheating. Oh, buddy. You can see how his aim wasn't locked on at all when I was still res, but the moment I stopped being invulnerable, it just insta-locked to me. Like a hard lock to me. That's funny shit. Depending on how aimbots will see you when you're like invulnerable or behind a shield, generally determines like how it'll interact, and you can see a stark contrast between aim. Like when someone goes behind a shield, it's like going behind a wall. Or if they go behind, if they're in res, they're invulnerable. Also do the same thing. Shit, we're getting people to toggle guys, so I'm pretty sure both the DPS cheat and possibly the Ana too. We'll see though.
3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Kinda went from normal to hey, I guess we have to toggle to kill the pharmacy. And they did. Someone shot her. Now they're missing. Look at that fucking deal. Cut. You got her. Got him? Oh, he jumped off.
Yes. I see an enemy.
Someone got headshot in that.
Thanks for the assist.
Step right.
Get that mercy. Fucking do it, Zarya! Okay.
What direction were you aiming?
Holy shit. Anna knew what was going on. They're like, their whole team was there and he didn't push the fucking Zarya button. All you have to do is push the Zarya button. I didn't even need an ult. An ult.
Over here. Enemy over here.
Holy fucking shit. Just not even fucking paying attention to Zarya. Separating their team out. That's why I keep hitting them with the concussion to separate them from the tank, so we can kill the tank. By the way, I almost never say my ult's ready because when I do, it seems like I always get focused down. Despite the fact that Pharah's ult is very difficult to use without dying, because people will insta-kill you. And don't forget to thank your healers! I don't know, like the... Yeah, the moment I fucking got shot by someone else, immediately looked at the stairwell. Zarya was a threat, but not as much a threat as the stairwell was, because there's a bunch of people waiting in there. I don't know. They were normal for the majority of that match, up until the second half of first round. Notice he's fucking looking at? He's not looking at a corner, guys. He's looking at a wall.
Hello.
You don't cover angles by looking at walls. We got misses.
Thank you, John.
Again, she's behind the shield. Made Mercy eat that. She was a meat bag for us. So that means I could have killed the...
I'm taking the objective.
Sie werden dich nicht kriegen.
Go. Protect the objective. Defend the objective.
I don't know, let's check out the soldier. We'll go with the I don't know on that one. This isn't at the beginning, it's later on. Especially with the res and vulnerability.
Hello.
Very accurate.
Come here and I'll heal you.
I wonder if, like, depending on the aimbot, I wonder how it viewed the bubbles on Zarya. You'd think it wouldn't matter because you can't always not care about that. Very accurate.
Deine Pflicht ist nicht getan.
Step right up.
Farewell.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
Good. Everyone should.
Objective secured. Let's come together, team. Objective secured. Let's come together, team. Objective secured. Let's come together, team.
Pre-aim. It looked like pre-aim on me on the corner too when it's down below, but that was very, like, it could have just been jumping around the corner, I guess. Pretty sure he's cheating. This right there, like, his aim is like all over the fucking place, but the moment I become targetable, it locks onto me. Alright, round 2 is a wash because it got trapped in spawn, so you don't really know what's going on here.
No.
Good choice. I've got meds. Who needs
Pretty sure this guy's cheating. There's a lot of wall looking going on here. See me that time. Not as accurate as he was in round 1. No, I take that back. Very accurate. Could have a min-lock distance on it. When people are behind walls, depending on how the aimbot's set up, it'll lock onto people or won't lock onto them. Notice he's looking at us through the wall. Yeah, we're gonna call this as cheat. He's definitely cheating. What was this? Endorsement 1, which usually means a fresh account or a reactivated account. A lot of wall looking going on there. I guess his third eye gun opened, and it wasn't always where he's trying to place sounds either. Very, very specific directions. Next game. Uh-huh. Kree, on the other hand, we didn't watch the second round. The second round was tough to glean information on. It wasn't like he was wall looking in round one, for the most part.
When I'm hitting my shots, you can't.
I thought the McCree was the one that's cheating, not so much the soldier. It's like he might have just got lucky on some shots on me, or a good streak, I don't know. Not enough data. Lots of cheating tonight, guys. Actually, maybe even status quo. Maybe this is even outside the ordinary now. It's just normal cheating.
Maximum impact. Double kill. Double kill. Double float like a jellyfish, sting like a jellyfish. Move. Forgot your parachute?
Single. Yeah. So I believe the expansion pack for Riftbreaker launches on 29th. We will be playing that. I do occasionally do single-player playthroughs of games, depending on what it is and how much I want to enjoy it. Take a break from multiplayer. There aren't that many people that enjoy single-player games, though, so I have them as my guilty pleasure I play on occasion. A while since we played. Single-player game. We were just here.
Splash. Damage. Much better.
Fun.
Personne n'échappe à mon
Well,
regard.
no point in being here now.
Repositioning. Securing the objective. Taking the air.
No. And revenge kill.
Shake it off. En route.
Shot at me and missed. Still trying to shoot me through walls.
I knew I could counter.
This is Zen.
Widowmaker here. We're outnumbered.
Making another approach.
Stop lagging about and get over here.
Real position. Excellent teamwork. En route. Let's take him to the underworld. Kicked off. Increasing activity. Enemy over here. I require healing. Under my protection. Enemy here.
Almost wasn't close enough to the edge, guys. It's actually kind of turning into one of these things where, like, if you got like a widow that's questionable, you have to be close enough to walls where you gotta dodge their second shot. Like, you have to take up for the fact that they're gonna charge, and the amount of time it takes them to charge a kill shot after missing a headshot.
But we got it done.
Enemy here.
Positioning.
And she's dead. Unfortunately, that's all we got.
The skies await.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Establishing aerial position.
Helden sterben nicht.
Get ready.
No one can hide from my sight.
Best round.
Widow might be cheating. I don't know about the Tracer because we just got here and the round's half done already. If you guys haven't noticed, there is a trend between my matches. If you guys aren't getting that right now. This is Overwatch now. And people leave and they keep just leaving because it's not enjoyable. They don't know what's going on, they just know it's not remotely balanced. Now, Widows that don't fucking miss. It'd be different if they're like top 500 or something, but they usually aren't. Looks like we made again. What's the guy's name, this guy? Private. No, it's not fun. You could definitely make a case for a good anti-cheat because people will just stop playing your game if they stop having fun. They don't know why. They don't know why it's not fun. They just know that they're having fun anymore. We're gonna get hacked for the majority of this match now. It's like a 34 damage shot. 34% shot.
The objective is now active.
Repositioning. Over there.
Being followed around.
Thanks for the assist. Up and away.
Whenever my chest becomes available, chest and head. Yeah, trying to pop shot me. 5,000% accuracy increase. She literally just ulted me. Not even close.
Returning to battle. Taking to the air. We're outnumbered. Be advised.
Yeah.
All systems nominal. Establishing aerial position.
Very certain the Widow can't, is cheating. I didn't even hurt, I know why she left. Basically dodging the Widow right now, which she managed to hit anyways. Good. She just fucked up her own shot by flicking away. Good. You'll sometimes see that when people are cheating, they'll actually flick away from the target, ruining a shot. Like it looks like they flicked twice. They actually try to make things look more legit. It fucks up their shot. Check group. Five stack. There's a 3 and a 2. More than likely a 5 stack. Enough charge time.
Health restored.
Got something to kill here.
Really use the rest of my health.
Stop.
The fucking... She took it off? She's missing shots. She did. Oh, she expects to win. That's funny. Yeah, she's toggled off right now. So what I've mentioned before, guys, is people will toggle off in the last 30 seconds of the match and the beginning 30 seconds of the match. I think it has something to do with the anti-cheat. I don't know exactly why they do it. Yeah, and she chose to run away instead of shooting me. And she's been hitting shots on me all game.
Time for the reckoning.
So they toggle off at the beginning of the match and the end of the match. She thought they were about to win. Now she's hitting shots again because she realizes it's not the end of the match. She toggled back on. Yeah. Do you think this guy would have ran away from me if he could do that? I literally I charged him, like directly at him through the middle of the air.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Fucking crazy shit. Get rid of this thing. Yep.
Apagando las luces.
Yeah, I still don't know about the Tracer / Sombra. That Widow is 100% cheating. Uh-huh. Yeah. I specifically charge her. I mentioned this before, guys. If you get people that hit shots like almost the entire game, and then all of a sudden they start missing shots, literally just bulldog them down, because it usually means they're cheating and they toggle off. And then they'll either have to toggle back on, which usually people like that are like panicking when that happens, or they die. Or someone else on their team will kill you. That's some funny shit. Yeah, like just in the open. Literally just charged straight at her in the open. No cover, nothing. And she just missed all of her shots and tried to run away from me. Shit. That's the Widow, that's the Tracer now. You on health? No, you're not. I don't like you run away. God. Yeah. You know, he ran out of dodges. Hanzo? I don't know why he's playing Hanzo. Try killing Mercy? Well, maybe he ran out of banked accuracy last match.
Returning to battle.
Last round. Yeah, fucked up.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Over here. This is our objective now.
Justice reigns from above.
Oh, we're trapped. Ran away. Pre-grenade. Missing shots though. Might be min lock distance. Nice.
Repositioning. Let's take him to the wasteland. Efficient design at work. Taking off. Heads up.
Yeah.
Terminated.
Good. Push them into the ground. Good. Twitch. Not TV. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm not gonna do that because we're gonna accuse someone of cheating. Actually, maybe I should have. Regardless, Dahmer might have been cheating too. I don't know. This is the tracer from earlier in the match. We're gonna go look at round 1. Widow definitely pretty sure is cheating. We're gonna report Widow right away and see what's going on. That's a 5 stack. That was a tracer. Okay, let's take a look at the tracer now.
Ready.
Tracer we didn't have any really any interactions with. Pretty sure he's cheating.
Time for the reckoning.
Perfection in flight. No one can hide from my sight. Now I truly feel alive.
Life protects life.
Let's take him to the wasteland. Fought here. Fought here and fought never die.
Overtime.
Smithereens.
Should have ducked. Translocators in place. You're mine now.
No one can hide from my sight.
Take him to the underworld. That party was boring. There's much for you to do. Just in case. Apagando las luces.
Life protects life.
Softy. Systems hacked.
Take cover. The tree is gone.
And I'm back. Much better.
That's where I was like, I could use some health right now. Got trapped in the fucking their spawn. And round 3.
Always plan an
If we
exit.
succeed here, we will be victorious.
Tengo que irme. Feeling much better. Hack complete.
Keeps going after the tank. Obviously trying to prioritize her. Sombra is a very powerful healer. She's like Zenna DPS. Are you trying to kill me? What the fuck was that? That too. There's actually some people that don't know there's a room down here. Can't keep up with the action from the looks of it.
Greetings. The dragon awakens.
Checking in.
Blind sighting himself, missing shots because of it. He's not actually timing his arrows properly with release, so then he misses. Round 2 on Sombra looked normal. He's not even trying to go around the side. The other side! But actually, that tree lost us our tank, but it also caused them to lose the rest of their team. Lose the team fight.
I aim to devastate.
Now he's on Widow.
Group up on me.
Notice how he is checking the chimney.
I aim to devastate.
Group up on me.
You wouldn't think someone's about to come down. Chimney. He knows that guy's sitting there. Pretty sure.
Time for the reckoning.
Wrong, completely wrong spot. I don't know. Round 3 was hard to glean information on because what was going on there. I think he was cheating though. Where it's at in round 2 looks like he's toggled off. The other guy, the Widow, is definitely cheating though. Not that. Okay. I have to take a piss, guys. I will be right back shortly. Here we go, guys. Okay. Okay. Good. Hope you guys are having a good evening, chat. Lovely Wednesdays. I need to get on earlier, but I'm not. All right.
Strike from above.
So I'm still waiting for a new modder, guys. Oh, so the thing I wanted the most out of anything is a new modder. And I've been waiting, more than the processor, more than the GPU, was a new modder. I've been waiting and fucking waiting for Asus to release the 540 Hz modder. And at this point, like, I don't want a 360.
When I'm hitting my shots, you double touch me.
Basically 2 years old at this point. Going from a 240, it's not really even that big of a deal, even though my modder sucks dick. But it helps you keep track of this game's so fucking fast-paced. You lose a lot of action. You can't keep up with it. And Asus has not announced it. It's supposed to be Q2 2023. Still has not been released. My guess is Computex, which is next week, I think. Computex is where they're going to announce it. Yeah, so probably won't re-announce it or announce availability or whatever. So probably in a week, maybe. And I don't know when they're going to release it. Maybe hopefully the next couple months. Maybe in June.
Strike from above.
It's gonna be an expensive piece of kit, but I'm not buying a fucking shit modder again. I bought an Acer. I'm never buying an Acer again. Fuck that shit. I have all sorts of weird problems with the modder. And then it has a stuck red pixel right there in the bottom right. Right there. Right. Where is it?
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
See it in dark areas. It's right here. Right down here. Down there below the E button.
5, 4, 3,
hello.
2, 1.
Taking
attack commences. Capture objective A.
No. No. Second cooldown.
I need healing. Increase health.
Crap. I'm gonna go get my own heals. That does Anna.
Messy, but we got it done.
Fucking teammates ran away again. Fine. Realize it's gone. No, missed. He's gonna drop and didn't. What the fuck is my teammates doing?
Taking to the air.
Bert's probably back. put it down, he didn't. Got her. Nice.
I have the objective. Cover here.
Turret. That sucks. I need to manage the turret, guys.
I'm with you. Healing fortified. Enemy another minute. Objective captured. Let the Kitsune
That's like three missiles that I can't shoot at what I need to shoot it at, and I really need to shoot it at it, so. Fucking turret's back there again. Christ.
Objective A captured. Escort.
The payload's moving. About time.
I see an enemy. Crikey.
Heals now. Good. Ash, you know.
Rains from above.
Enemy here.
Dude.
Got one here.
Holy fucking shit. The distribution of mines sometimes, guys, it's like a 3D minefield. Those were heals that all arrived too late. I still don't know if the... So Sombra, when she hacks, she gets a 25% damage boost, and I don't know if that's personal or it applies to the entire team. If it applies to the entire team, it's insanely OP. That means when she EMPs, everyone gets 25% additional damage on anyone she hits, so... Nice.
This would be harder. You are watching the skies.
Ah, the ye old diva. Got him on the corner.
I see an enemy.
That's not what I wanted to point out.
Increasing altitude. Justice reigns from above.
Didn't see the Ash, and Lucio's at a bad angle. Good for us. Lovely. Lovely game. There's some pretty good heals that game, too. And... doop doop. I don't want to say it's the other DPS or the tank either. It's pretty sure it's the healers. Okay. My mouse occasionally does a weird spazzo thing too, where it like loses the tracking and starts vibrating. Very annoying. Luckily it doesn't happen that much, but I still think I might have a bad mouse. I already changed my mouse pad. Since mouse pads are cheap and they do wear out, buy the same one all over again. There's no way that I could actually like I'd ever want a cloth mouse pad. Cloth mouse pads suck. I don't know why people are obsessed with them. I mean, they feel slightly better, but then they get caked with your juices, your fucking fleshy meat bag juices, and then they get dirty. And there's no way you can fucking clean them. You can pretend that you throw them in the dishwasher, you hit them with the fucking scrubbing bubbles or whatever, and they just don't get clean. They don't clean up. It doesn't matter what you do to them. Hard pads, you definitely can clean easily with ammonia or something, or Windex. All the shit comes off of it. Do wear out. But cloth pads are always a drag to begin with. Oh. Next game.
Traveling to Havana. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Ah, there's the two cheaters from earlier. The DPS. So we're probably going to get them cheating again. Let's see. Actually, one of them was cheating, the other guy, I don't think so.
Strike from above. I will not waste this opportunity. Hello.
Are you not ready for some bloodshed?
Affirmative. You're welcome. Increasing altitude.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe. Looks like I'm going to be in the air. So hard to leave me on the ground.
Greetings.
Hey, watch your flanks. They might try something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the assist.
Attackers
Up and away.
There's the Widow.
Excellent teamwork.
Atlas Sniper ahead. Over there.
They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
That's the cheater. Yep. Still cheating.
The skies await. On the move.
Hopefully we'll be able, unless they overrun us, we'll be able to hold them at the fortress, because my guess is they're going to sit outside. And depending on the kind of aimbot he has, it won't be able to lock on. So. But.
Nice. Keep it up. I am overpowered. Think you can tie me?
I suspect we're going to see a revenge kill in a half a second here. Not shooting at me. Shooting everyone except for me. They trade? They're definitely grouped together. We've seen them together earlier.
Always more to learn.
Looks like the Widow's still cheating. It's not shooting at me for some reason. Ah. Oh. Also looks like the Ashe is cheating. She wasn't earlier. At least that we could tell. They ran over us like instantly.
Let's show him some air.
I didn't even know my head was visible in that case.
Never dies. Let's take him to the underworld. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Oh, my limbs. Perfectly timed for me. That wasn't on Junker Queen. It's behind Junker Queen on me going through the door.
Group up. I am
Bait. I thought about queuing that. We didn't have the angle though. She's just missing now? Just a lot of shots. Ashe isn't though. So maybe she toggled off after the Ashe toggled on. They're definitely groups, so maybe they trade toggled, which does occasionally happen. Can't be somehow behind everyone else. Got. That's not what I want to see. Probably our cheater friend. Very accurate. No. So it looks like the Ashe isn't toggled anymore, but the other guy is. At least it feels that way.
The wolf marks
I don't think I can deflect that at all. Nice, just walked into it. Still very accurate. Bots, notice they're fucking slow on the reaction times. despite being super fucking accurate, if you duck behind the corner right away, they can't hit you. Because that actually involves response reaction times, because the game does an auto-fire for them. Even if they're super accurate. You still have to pull the trigger. Although I'm sure they can make that. Whoop.
Let's take him to the wasteland. I see an enemy.
If he is good, he could have just rolled in and flashbanged me. And the tank's gone. Red touching. Good? Good, good, good. Totally got stuck on the fucking door, guys. And that was the end of them. From a pre-made. That's also cheating. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Pretty sure both those guys are cheating. Yeah. Let's see. So we got him caught on a doorway. Because once again, you need to actually have fast reaction time to do peeky peeky. And they don't have that, so... Yeah. Let's see. Hey, actually, not even super amazing. Pretty good, though. After they got to the doorway where they had to actually initiate and push in and pick and choose when they're doing risk, when they're risking it all, they couldn't do it. Trying to get you to die so that they can just easily just walk in. Good heals, too. I probably should thank the healers. Apparently, the Hanzo's the one that needs to go outside, not the Pharah. What do you know? No one talks about Pharah, even when you do good. No one talks about Pharah. No. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So it was traded with the Ash. Was that right when they capped P1? I think it was. Okay. And Ash. Yeah. That's a Gold Widow, guys. I think they both have bot accounts. Good. Good.
Strike from above. Into the air. Double. When I'm hitting my shots, you can't touch me. Dispersing. Touch the sky. Elimination mid-ascent.
Double kill.
Increasing altitude. Concussive out. Look out for that first step. Maximum impact.
Double
Move.
Where?
Taking off. I don't think so. Going down.
Alrighty. Next game.
Traveling through Route 66.
Anyways, Riftbreaker coming up. Also, we'll be playing Cities XL, which I think comes out later this year. And then maybe Starfield. I think Starfield's a ways off, though. As a Bethesda game announced, I think, like 2 years ago. I don't suspect it to be,
Increasing altitude. Hello. Ooh, I live for this. Hi. Yes.
don't expect it to be released anytime soon. I don't know if it's supposed to be this year or next year. Bethesda likes moving up Bethesda face. All for our new Fallout or Skyrim games, so.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot. Hello. Greetings.
5,
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Aerial positioning
Attackers
is
incoming. Stop the payload.
Work as a team, everyone. Enemy here. Messy, but we got
Blind sight himself off the Mercy. She actually got healed by the fucking Anna.
Establishing aerial position. Dispersing. Taken down.
And there's Widow.
I see an enemy.
Line of sighted her on the bridge.
Watch over here. Over there. Increasing altitude.
Got a headshot the moment I appeared to the McCree. Tried to shoot me behind the wall. Okay.
The skies await.
Oh yeah. Alright. Good.
Taking off.
Think we're gonna have a trend start? Get stuck as spawn, guys, is a good reason ever to start toggling, so.
Splash. En route.
Really trying to shoot at me while I'm not invisible. I'm just... Any day. Fucking go. Oh my god. Give a defective tank. How the fuck did I not kill the Anna? That's a good question. We're at 5 HP. We still got a kill with it. Good. I don't know we didn't kill the Anna, and I don't know we didn't kill the Mercy. But we didn't, so...
All systems nominal. Increasing altitude.
Oh.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
One to touch. Fuck's healer.
I require healing.
No. Well, I'm waiting for heals. Okay.
Let's take them to the underworld. And that's how you bring fire to the mortals. Aerial positioning underway. No one can hide from my sight.
Get hooked. No. Unfortunately, it seems like our healers are rather lackluster. We got a couple heals in there. Definitely aren't. Doesn't seem like they can save anything though. So. Well, that'll happen.
Thanks. Repositioning. Up and away. Enemies on here.
You fucking. She just ran off. You know, it took too many though, and it cost me. There's 3 of them in there. That is McCree, I believe.
Always more to learn. On the move.
Yeah.
Increasing altitude.
Yeah. my god, do I have a Mercy healing me? Or Anna?
I see an enemy.
What's their team doing?
You better stay out of range. You thought you had me. System repaired.
God, if I can get him to release his hook. Where the fuck is our team? We have a tank here, right? What is this? What is going on? Anna, help me a little bit. Are they just chasing a tracer around or something? The fuck yeah? What the fuck? And that's my monitor. Or not my monitor, my wallpaper.
Let's take him to the underworld.
I don't know what the point of that was. Shot? I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Like, I was on top of that building fucking around with them for like a good minute or so. Which our teammates were present. At least we're getting heals now, that's kind of nice. There should be like, if you double tap on someone, it should tell like your teammates to push them. And instead of just pointing them out, it should be like push the enemy. Maybe there's a way of doing that. I don't know. It'd be very helpful for Zarya. And when you want teammates to push.
What kind of moron crosses the map? I was born to rule.
A little bit of support, guys. And insta-gib. Pretty sure Very sure this guy's still cheating. Is that the same guy? No. He's not doing too hot either. Pre-aim. Yeah.
Victory.
That is the McCree, I believe. I don't want to thank the healers, guys. They're pretty poopy at the beginning of the match, like round 1. It wasn't until like halfway into round 2, I think, when they noticed how much damage I was doing that they actually started supporting me. Not round 2, point 2. Dude, absolutely fucking... We were beating the tank at some points in there. Another DPS. Our supports weren't even better than their supports either. I don't know. Let's take a quick peek here real quick at the beginning of the match. Derp derp. Nerp derp derp derp. Ready. It's when they got stuck in spawn. Shooting towards my direction while I'm behind walls. You can hear it walking in. I'm not sure what that was.
Every soul.
The payload has reached the
That was for Gerard.
I think that guy thought we were gonna touch. It was only me and him, which is why I didn't help him out. Tank wasn't even around. It's kind of a lost push if the tank's not available. So, what's that?
Moving. About time.
That's better. Everyone heal up.
I don't know why it doesn't give you your team colors, your accessibility colors while you're in the replay. Probably a bug of some kind. I swear I've seen people with red and blue.
Boosting your damage. Right by you.
No.
Payload is Oscar Mike.
Cuffed by the platform. It seems like he holds down the button and waits for people to walk in front of his aim, usually from around corners, or waits for his aim to lock on is what it feels like. What I noticed in the game. It still kind of looks that way. Like, it looked like he was pre-aiming at the sniper just now around the corner. Saw that on the platform earlier too, on the corner. Pre-aim again on the Junker Queen around the corner. fuck's with his weird stutter on his aim? Where it just like snaps. You actually shooting at people behind the walls? You gotta be fucking shitting me. Maybe he's just shooting where line of sight. Angle. Shooting an angle. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be sitting up there, right? Widow again?
Counted me out, huh?
Sterben nicht. Time for the reckoning.
Pull it together and let's get this done.
Definitely looks like he has multiple cases of pre-aim going on here. Aim-wise, not super amazing though. But malfunctioning aimbots can look an awful lot like human aim. Or just low reaction time. I think he's just trying to shoot the fucking Zarya. Slow reaction times means it's not going to be able to help him that much. Depends on what's going on. I'm not sure. Now the colors are right. The fuck is that? Why are the colors right now? You have to reverse it to fix the colors? What is that? No. Broken again.
Team kill.
G'day. 3 times the chunk. Tracer here.
Broken now. I don't understand. It's definitely a bug of some kind.
Justice reigns from above.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely looks like he's pre-aiming at some points. His aim is literally all over the fucking place, so I'm not sure. I don't even know how he shot anything, to be perfectly honest, with aim like that. Do super bad either. Was I watching the wrong guy? Oh my god. Fuck me.
Ready.
Guy. We saw the corner though in the middle of the game. That looks like an aimbot.
Time for the reckoning. Back in the fight. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Why's the payload stop?
Miss.
Much better.
Guy playing at the beginning of the match.
3,
Genji. Widow. Good. Fuck, he's not. What is he? What? Literally just staring at the wall. You can't see any of those guys. That I didn't really understand why I did that when he did it.
Payload stalled.
Something. He's gonna hit all the shots now. Looks that way. Poor positioning though. That was our Widow. Basically didn't do a whole lot of anything the entire game. Shots. Pre-aim. I knew that Anna was there.
Where?
You can see her go behind the wall. Your cloak.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Ooh, spicy. Spicy. Even if he aimbot grenaded me, I think it would have survived. The Anna damage reduction?
I'm with you.
It's like he knew the jump queen was sitting there and he's waiting for her to come out. I don't know. Okay. Enough of that. Too much time. Questionable shit in there, but like not enough, so. Considering most of our games tonight we've had cheaters in it, that's good if we don't actually report someone, so. Good. I blame leg. I do too. And then I got fiber. You are literally a secondhand citizen, guys, if you do not have fiber. So, yeah. Alrighty. We're going to call things here tonight, guys. Tomorrow will be more of the OW2, so you guys have that to look forward to. Not to look forward to, depending on your preferences. I'm going to try getting on earlier. No promises. That seems to be a work in progress in general. So, yeah. I am out here for this evening, guys. If you are new to the stream, you enjoyed the bullshit, and you enjoyed the fun, make sure the follow button in the top right-hand corner. I use stream every day from evening to late night, and GMT-6, so 8 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to 1 to 2 a.m. Give or take, depends what's going on in my life, what's happening, etc., guys, the usual shenanigans. But, yeah, I'm out here for this evening, guys. Tomorrow will be more of the OW2s. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Wednesday night and Thursday morning. I'm also kind of out of it today. I don't really know what's going on. I feel kind of loopy / out of it. Who knows? Anyways, guys, have a good night.